Hi everybody, you're watching
JuhiDiary.
Welcome back to our channel. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to our channel. It's down there somewhere, the subscription button.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about toxic relationship. And if you are in one, you kind of know because you have that feeling or that red flags already. And we're going to start with the traits. So number 1 is manipulative.
Number 2 is selfish.
Number 3 is obsessive.
4 is controlling.
5 secretive.
6 is negative. So being manipulative is them making you do what they want, because they will get into your head mentally, and they will do whatever it takes to get what they want out of you. And that's what it means, manipulative.
And they will also make, like, if they're wrong, but they'll make themselves feel like they're right, or they're gonna make you feel bad for them, and that's a no-no.
Guilt trip.
Yep. And number 2 is like how we say selfish in a toxic relationship. It is like we all say like they care themselves more than they care about us for the relationship. Like they don't care about the relationship. Like they don't give a damn.
They just wanted to benefit themselves only.
Get whatever they want. It's always them. And for you, like sometimes it seems like you have no say in the relationship. That's kind of like how it is.
So obsessive is kind of like clingy, like they want to be with you 24/7. It could be a good obsessive and it could be a really bad obsessive. It depends on how they do it. Good as like they just want to be there for you. They're really in love with you, like you're basically their whole life that they look up to. And bad obsessive if they want to be with you because you're the only thing that basically play a big part in their life, and they just wanted to be with you 24/7, and that could be a bad obsessive.
You can't go anywhere without them, basically.
Could be like stalker, because once they get so obsessed with you, they will stalk you.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you guys are in a relationship and you tell him that you're going to the party with your friends, and he will ask where, and you tell him where, and next thing you know, his car will park like 500 feet from where the area you're at, just to make sure you are safe. Or like when you guys argue, right? He will pop out of the door,
or just to make sure that
and demanding you to get out of your house so you guys could talk,
or make sure that you don't lie to him. And number 4 is controlling. And controlling is that for most part the eyewitness of other people's relationship, like toxic relationship, is controlling is you need to have their permission. You cannot go anywhere without their permission.
Like they be acting like they're your mama and your dada. Like you have to talk to them first before you do anything in the relationship. Every move you make, they better agree to it, or it's not.
Like you have to do what they like only.
They will make you cut people off because they're trying to control how your life is, you know, and that is a big red flag.
And number 5 is secretive. Like they're just, as we know, secretive is being like is having secrets, and they would not tell you much. Like they would omit some parts, and they'll only tell you a little bit.
And secretive is lying. Basically, that's why we said lying is not one of the traits, because lying is secretive already.
Yeah.
Because they're hiding stuff behind you. Secretive, like they won't let you look at their phone. Like that's not gonna happen. And every time you try to look at their phone, they hide it from you.
There's a problem. Yes.
Or you guys will always fight about it. That's a big red flag. If you cannot look at their phone by just like looking at me, like let's look at the picture we took together from their phone without him saying that no, I'll just send it to you. Like no, that's a bad thing. Like you can't just look at it
that's
yourself.
A big red flag.
That's like a super no. That's like a secret, a liar. Like that means
Like, what you hiding inside? Like, what are you hiding inside?
Yeah.
It's just me and you, our pictures, or just your picture solo. or your family picture. But yeah, there must be something in there. That's why he's hiding it. Number 6 is negative. And that is a big thing too, because people don't really realize that they're in a toxic relationship because they don't see all the manipulative, selfish, or all the other vibes, but the person that they're with is negative.
Like always like talk about negative stuff. Oh, I don't think that purple looks good on you. Oh no, you shouldn't wear like that. Oh, and even when he's negative about himself, just being negative about him is actually a big problem already.
Or like just your friends, like he's very negative, very judgmental, and he's like, no, like, you know, they're like that, like you should not go out with them, or they're like this, you should not go out with them. Like, negative is a big thing that some people, they don't realize that.
Negative makes them complain a lot. Don't be with anybody who's so negative and always complaining about every little thing.
And so if you were to see yourself in, like, if that your significant other or even you, sometimes you has these traits or you're like that, but you just don't realize that, like, you need to be more positive and please, like, change yourself for the better, for you, especially for you, and for your relationship, and for the other person as well.
Well, now we talk about the trait, about just individual, big red flag. I wanted to talk about like just toxic relationship, like in between both of you guys.
So in a toxic relationship, sometimes it could be both of you, or sometimes it could just be one, and the other one influence the like influence you, like your significant other influence you. Because sometimes relationship, it works like that, like the other person always get influenced by another, or it kind of work like both ways.
Because like toxic relationship is kind of like, you're not going to change, I'm not going to change, because that's the reason why we say that one learns from the other, being with somebody. So basically it's the longer you've been with them, you're kind of just going to turn like them too.
And being in a toxic relationship, it makes you feel very, very exhausted. And that's why sometimes the other person is being toxic to you. You just feel like, you know what, I need to do it back to that person too. Because you want them to have a taste of their own medicine. And that's why you become toxic. And when you become toxic, and that person is toxic too. Toxic usually will never work together. And it's going to make more things more toxic, more worse. And it's gonna end not the way how you wanted it.
And how toxic relationship develop within your relationship is it's kind of like this. We end up in a toxic relationship because we don't stand up for ourselves in the early stage. When we see red flag occurring already, we let them slide like it's okay, because we fear of losing a companions. And how long do we let that disrespect and neglect goes? At some point you have to develop a healthy barrier for how you are going to be treated, and you're responsible for yourself and your experience, nobody else. So basically what happened is you see red flag, but you believe that that's not true. You believe that they could change. You believe that that's not them. And you keep waiting. And that's when it became a toxic relationship, because you let it slide all the time when you could have corrected in the first place, or you could have ended early already instead of like just continuing. So basically in a toxic relationship, some people just don't know how to stop, and they kind of just like live with it for the rest of their life. But it's usually, some people actually stop like within like 5 to 10 years, and it's so sad that it does last pretty long.
And toxic people, they do not have to change, but you really have to give them time, okay? But you have to really committed it though. But just make sure that they are changed for the better, not for the worse.
So anyways, thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more videos.
Bye bye.